Is Thursday, July 6th, 2023. I just had a lunch at a customer's cafe slash restaurant. It's an upscale restaurant. And after that, I met the female owner and I gave free consultation on how to use the robots and the KT table order system called High Order. And then I just came out and I just trying to relax to have my own lunchtime break, which I haven't because I had to visit the restaurant. Now I'm just trying to learn how the IP camera system works. So here we go. The reason I am trying to read an English article each day is to practice English because I live in Gwangju, Korea. It's not in Korea. Korean is spoken, not English. So you need to constantly study English every day. And also after 2 or 5 years time, I have to retire. And then I am thinking of moving to the United States, Australia, New Zealand, or UK or Europe to further expand my life there and see if I could live there comfortably. I would have enough money to sustain myself from the retirement, so I don't worry about the pay, but I would focus on the quality of my life. So that's why I'm trying to read this interesting English article, and which is related to my work. Because I work for Korea Telecom, KT, the #1 carrier in Korea, and I am also a consultant on the IP cameras. So let's find out what the American colleague has to say about the alarm, the IP camera. This one is from Bay Alarm. And their website address is bayalarm.com, which looks very good company. Bay Alarm Bulletin, March 5th, 2021. What are IP cameras and how do they work? An IP camera, or the Internet Protocol camera, is a type of digital security camera that receives and sends video footage via an IP network. They are commonly used for surveillance. Unlike analog closed-circuit television cameras, IP cameras do not require a local recording device, only a local network. IP cameras connect to a network in the same way that phones and computers do so. How do networked IP cameras work? Analog of digital security cameras require a coaxial video cable in order to transmit footage to a digital video recorder. On the other hand, an IP security camera can transmit footage over a wireless connection. Specifically, IP cameras connect to a network video recorder, NVR, via Wi-Fi, an Ethernet cable, or USB. An IP camera captures footage in high definition. Resolution can be as high as 16 megapixels, depending on the camera model. Each IP camera comes equipped with a processing chip, which compresses the video footage as it is recorded. What's that mean? Well, the higher the camera resolution, the more data each video recording contains. High-resolution images require more storage space and more bandwidth for data transmission than lower-quality images. To transmit HD images over a network, IP cameras must compress the files or make the files smaller to avoid consuming too much bandwidth. Modern compression standards like H.264, 264, and Mag4 mean that there is either no drop or just a small drop in frame rate and resolution when the footage finally reaches your phone or computer. Here are some additional benefits of using IP cameras over CCTV cameras. Two-way audio. A camera owner can listen and speak to a subject via a speaker on the camera. Some doorbell cameras offer this function, doorbell cameras. Remote access. Authorized users can view live video footage from any smartphone, tablet, or computer. Two-way audio, remote access. Better resolution. IP cameras have up to 4 times the resolution of analog cameras. Fewer cables and wires. Power over Ethernet supplies power through the Ethernet cable, allowing the camera to operate without a dedicated power supply. There are 3 network options to choose from when setting up an IP camera. A wireless network or Wi-Fi network sends and receives data to a wireless modem. What? There are 3 network options to choose from when setting up an IP camera. A wireless network or Wi-Fi network sends and receives data to a wireless modem. Phones, computers, some TVs, game consoles, and other security devices are all connected via Wi-Fi, and your IP camera is no different. One way to view an IP camera's footage is by entering its IP address in a web browser. Keep in mind that IP address must be static. Some internet providers supply their customers with dynamic IP addresses that change from time to time. You will want to speak with your provider about a static IP address to ensure you can access your IP camera. A wired network connects an IP camera to the network via an Ethernet cable. This setup is considered the most secure as there is little chance for signal interference or unauthorized access. Expect the fastest data transmission speeds with Ethernet, as a wired connection is much more efficient than Wi-Fi. A cellular network is perhaps the most convenient of the 3, but it is also the slowest. In general, Wi-Fi has fast upload and download speeds. Most IP cameras come equipped with a cellular transmitter out of the box, so setup, installation, and connection are easy. A cellular transmitter out of the box. You need to make sure that your network is secure. Otherwise, IP cameras can fall victim to hackers. Can fall victim to hackers. Before installing an IP security camera system, you or your security camera provider should ask, is your IP camera system secured with unique login credentials? Is your wireless network private? In 2014, a journalist stumbled onto a website that indexed 73,000 locations with unsecured IP cameras around the world. Creepy to say the least, but the finding brought up a very important point. Most security cameras come with a default username and password. Though the default login is supposed to be changed in many cases, at least 73,000 cases apparently, it was left unchanged as a default login. The website pulled security camera footage from a variety of businesses, including malls, warehouses, and parking lots. But far worse, there was also camera footage from inside the living rooms and bedrooms of private residences. This ordeal exposes a harsh truth. Unsecured IP cameras are surprisingly easy to hack. The good news, it's even easier to secure an IP camera. Really, it is. You just need to check 2 things. First, make sure that you change your camera's default login credentials. If you are not sure how, consult the camera's instruction manual. A security professional can help you with this. Should you hire a company to install your security camera system, The next thing you need to do is double check that your Wi-Fi is private. If the cameras are connected to public Wi-Fi, anyone with IP address may be able to gain access. With a private Wi-Fi connection, only users that are logged in to the Wi-Fi can access the camera footage. Once the security camera and Wi-Fi are secure, you will be set. Modern wireless modems use a data encryption system called Wi-Fi Protected Access, WPA. Over the years, WPA standards have tightened. WPA 3 is considered the most secure and is equipped on some newer modems. Data encryption system, Wi-Fi protected access. WPA will further protect your security cameras against hacks and other types of unauthorized access. Compared to analog cameras, IP security cameras offer convenient features and are suitable for any home or business. Whether you need just one camera or dozens, you can't go wrong with IP cameras. Want to learn more? Get in touch with one of our security experts. We can answer any questions and get you a free system code. Contact us today. Wow, this was a very good article. It's succinct, short, to the point, and easy to understand. And they use the easy method of explanation, good dichotomy, and they are experts. Bay Alarm is a good company, I think, and I hope they make a lot of money by providing good Wi-Fi security system. So WPA and now WPA2, WPA3, and WPA3 is the most secure network. It's about the encryption of the video footage. And we learned about the IP cameras advantages, benefits over the analog over the digital medium. There are three possible networks. One is over the Wi-Fi. The other one is through the Ethernet cable, and fourth one was via our cellular system, which is cumbersome maybe. But he said the cellular transmitter is out of the box and no different, right? And also we talked about power over Ethernet, PoE switch that supplies power to a digital camera through a UTP cable. Well, I have to go to work now. My lunchtime break is over, I think. I will check in later. Take care. Bye-bye.